Hey guys, what's up? Basketballer here. This is now the 8th game for this February 14, 2022 NBA Game Day. This is Houston Rockets with a record of 15 wins and 40 losses, visiting Utah Jazz with a record of 35 and 21. This one will be played at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, so that's going to be 10 o'clock a.m. here in Manila. Again, I'm just inviting everyone who have not subscribed yet to our YouTube account or YouTube channel, Basketballer. Please click on the subscribe button below. At the same time, hit on the bell logo. That way, automatically, you guys will be receiving notifications whenever new videos are uploaded. All right, let's take a look at the Western Conference standings so that we can take a look at these two teams. Utah Jazz, they are at number 4 in the West. For their last 10 games, they have won 8. And approaching this game, they are on a 5-game winning streak. While Houston Rockets, they are dead last at number 15. Their last 10 games, they have only won a couple of games. And approaching this game, they are on a 4-game losing streak. Right, so Utah Jazz will enjoy the home court advantage on this. They would also have the advantage in terms of momentum as they are in a 5-game winning streak. And Houston Rockets is on a different story, having a 4-game losing slide. In terms of fatigue, both teams actually rested last night. So let's take a look at the injury list for both teams. Starting with Houston Rockets, John Wall and Garuba are still out for them, while Dennis Schroeder and Bruno Fernando, the players that they got from the trade, although they weren't able to practice with the team, they are expected to join or to play with them on this game. Eric Gordon, despite of his injury on his heel, is actually probable for this game. So there are 2 players who are confirmed out, possibly 5, depending on the situations of those 3 that I mentioned. For Utah Jazz, well, I see Rudy Gay and Rudy Gobert, the 2 Rudies, are confirmed out for the game. And Eric Pascal is actually tagged as game time decision or day to day. So 2 confirmed out for Utah Jazz, possibly 3, depending on what the status of Eric Pascal would be. The spread. Well, it opened with minus 13.5 for Utah, and well, there are no changes. It's still at minus 13.5. Well, as you can see, Utah Jazz is actually on a roll ever since Donovan Mitchell came back. Even though they don't have Rudy Gobert still, uh, just the presence of Donovan Mitchell and just the points that he can provide, in the different place that that he can actually create for his team, is enough to give them a 5-game winning streak from from the time that he came back. Now for Houston Rockets, we're having a different story down there. They are on a losing slide. They have lost 4 consecutive times. So in this game, I gotta be honest. Even though I really like Houston Rockets a lot, there's I just don't see any chance of Houston Rockets like winning against Utah Jazz. The only thing that I'm actually thinking about is whether Utah Jazz is able to cover the spread or not. Now, let me just go ahead and take a look at the spread again. It's minus 13.5. Again, it's minus 13.5 for Utah Jazz. Now, actually, these 2 teams just met lately. Um, Hold on. Well, I might be wrong. No, not really just lately, but they met last month, January 20. That is, and Utah Jazz won, and Utah Jazz won by 5 points. Now, as you can see, during that time, Utah Jazz actually had Rudy Gobert, all right, but they didn't have Donovan Mitchell. Now it's the other way around. Now they have Donovan Mitchell, but they don't have Rudy Gobert. So I think it will still be the same result. Um, Utah Jazz. Well, you know what? It's actually Houston Rockets who won that game. I actually overlooked it. Actually, it was Houston Rockets who won that game, 116 111. Man, okay, it was Houston Rockets who won that game, and Donovan Mitchell was not there. Rudy Gobert was there, but Donovan Mitchell wasn't there. Now, it's Donovan Mitchell who's actually present right now, so I think it's going to be Utah Jazz who will win, but I think it will still be Houston Rockets who will be able to cover the spread. I think the spread is too much, and I think Houston Rockets is able to cover that, especially Rudy Gobert is out anyway. Okay, so my pick would be Houston Rockets plus 13.5, but I'm really expecting Utah Jazz to bring home the W. Rockets plus 13.5. Peace out, pass and love, and God bless.